I'm feeling very strong, so preparation goes very well. It gives not, it was not one day I felt like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to train. Sometimes you have it as a fighter. I'm professional since 4 years, and I train every day. But I feel very, very good, very strong. Fight week is going on a couple of days, I think 4 days, yes. And yeah, then it's fight day. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, I cannot wait either. Now you're gonna be fighting Jovan. What do you think of Jovan? He's definitely, this is a tough fight indeed. But what's the game plan coming in? How do you feel going into this one?
Yeah. So I was preparated for another guy, very explosive guy. His name was Ronnie Bouzy. He's from France, and he fight for the interim title fight in RS FC, and he's very explosive. The preparation was very, very well. So then he get injured 10 days before fight, and opponent changes every time. I don't know. It sucks if I can say that. Yeah, it's not good, but yeah, you can't do anything about that. So I would say Jovan is a very unorthodox guy. He's 5'1". I think it's a fight like he want to do pressure forward, going forward, doesn't matter what comes. Also, this Balkan guys are tough, 100% for sure. But if I do my game plan and do what we're training for, so it will be very, very hard to stop me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now you're ranked third in the heavyweight
Yes.
division. Jovan is unranked, but how many more fights do you want before calling out Lazar Todayev?
So I call him out 2 fights before, so I understand that he go to Oktagon, that this fight isn't interesting for him. So I understand that. So I don't know. In the rankings, so I fight number 3 guy. He was unbeaten. I finish him dominant. And yeah, I don't know why there's nobody ready in the rankings, so that a guy has to come from outside. So I don't know what
So you
Octagon
almost
has.
feel you're almost ready, is what you're saying. It's like, let's go for it.
100%. I'm ready for everybody. I never um, said to somebody, no, I don't want to fight him. I fought against Lazar with my second professional fight. He had 11, and I was not scared. And it was a very tough fight from both of us. It was not like he beat me 3 rounds and win this fight. I think it was a very hard battle for him. But he's a different fighter as he was back in the days. I had much more experience too. So we will see. We will see.
Absolutely. Maybe after
But
this win, you're calling him
but
out.
I'm interested in the title. I'm
That's
interested in title, and if nobody is ready to fight me, so we can maybe in Frankfurt. Will Fleury
oh
will love Frankfurt.
man, that would be absolutely man. Will Fleury, it's a bit of a surprise. He's not the biggest heavyweight in the world. Like he is a light heavyweight kind of going up. He's wide, but he's not the tallest. You might be the biggest heavyweight in Octagon.
Yes, I'm 2 meter.
Yeah.
So the size doesn't matter, like the you have the mental aspect is much more important. If you step up into the ring, so you have to be ready. So I'm a former soldier. I was deployed in Mali. I was in Africa half year. I saw a lot, and yeah, it makes me to the man I am today. And yes, I'm never scared to step up in the ring. I really love that. Really, I'm not nervous. Yeah, it's like I'm excited. It's like a good mood, but I'm never scared. I'm never scared, and I love that shit. Really.
It's absolutely awesome. Now, you were a paratrooper for like 8 years. So let me ask
Yes.
you a question. How are your knees?
My knees are probably very good. So
Really?
I have luck, or I had luck. My landings are always very good. So I had 2 accidents on the how you call it, Fallschirm?
On a
The how you call it? Paratrooper, like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean. So I
yeah.
was on the plane, and the guy in front of me, he jumped too less, and me too. So we stick together before the the
It's like the release.
the release doesn't come,
Yep.
and then we stick together and fall down, and then he want to pull the reserve, and I smack him on the helmet and said, "No, wait, wait, wait," because I had these lines in my head, so I have to figure it out and pull it out, and then open everything
Yep.
open,
Yeah.
and then we fall down very safe. But if he pulled the reserve, I think he will break my back because because we stick together, and he would pull my belly up, and I think he will break everything in the middle of my body. So, but everything was good, and yeah.
You're describing like basically a life or death situation, and you were like, "Yeah, almost broke my back. I probably would have died." And you're telling it like you're just like reading a novel or like buying at the grocery. No wonder you're calm all the time. Nothing gets to you, eh?
Yes, of course. So it's the time, I had. If I describe my life really, I can write a book. So I was in a, I don't know how I kind of say it in English, but when I was a very bad child, and I was in a house who raised them, and then I become soldier, and the drill was very hard in the troops, but yes, so it makes you calm, and if you saw a lot, your life is it's hard to describe in English. Yeah, it forms you to a man, like from a child who always have the last word, or want to have the last word to a real man. So it's need a big process, and yes, I go through that, and now I'm here like that. So
Man, it's just amazing. Now, you went from a very highly stressful job
of course.
to, and you thought, all right, that was really fun. I'll go into cage fighting now. Bro, what? What are you talking about? Like, that's just one high stress job to another. But I imagine for you, fighting in a cage is just no problem at all. This is nothing.
Yes, it's my job. It's like also when I got deployed, and I was in Mali, it was also, there are a lot of stories happened. I have this story, when I had a girlfriend, and in the first 2 weeks she leave me for another man, and lied to me, and I find it out in a very, very hard way, but I have to stay there half year and do my job, and if I just cry after her and oh shit, no, I don't want this, I want to go home, yeah, then I risk the lives of my comrades, and there I learn to handle stuff like this, and it goes further. It's not the only thing what happened there, and that's the point. And for me, I love stress like this because my life is always calm. If you talk, you see or you hear the way I talk. I'm always calm, and it needs a lot of things to make me angry. But in the cage, I have this switch, and then there I'm a killer, and I want to win this fight. It doesn't matter what comes, and then after fight we can drink beer, everything, or we are friends, but in this 50 minutes, they are my enemies.
Cannot wait, man. Now, why does every soldier have basically the same story of, yeah, I was dating this girl for quite a while, went on deployment, and then she slept with some other guy? Every single soldier. What is with this consistency?
Yeah, soldiers are crazy, really.
Yeah.
So this story, what I have behind me, it just exists in America, and you don't have it here in Germany. But now we have it in Germany, and yeah, I'm very. It's an honor for me to represent that, and also I'm a former soldier, but I also represent the military, the German military, and yes, I find it has to be like that. I saw that there are a lot of new stuff, and it has to be like that because in my days, so we had very old stuff like the night Googles,
Yeah.
night vision Googles. It's disgusting. It's 2D, and you always run to the trees, because you see it in front of you, but it's far, but it's 1 meter in front of you, and you run into it. It's yeah, I'm happy that that they have new stuff. Yeah, you need that. It's also the backpacks and stuff like this. It changed, and I'm happy for the soldiers that they have that, so
Yeah,
they can work. They can work better.
we always laugh because I'm from Canada originally. And like we have 4, I was looking at it the other day because I think it's funny. We have 4 submarines. They've launched 1 torpedo over the last 2 decades because it's too expensive. So like
Yeah,
they use like I've heard like even in the Canadian military, broomsticks to mimic guns because they don't have enough guns. They use practice ammo. They're not allowed to actually launch torpedoes. If you're not in the US or Russia or maybe Poland, like no one has good militaries. And like
mhm.
Germany needed an update, right?
Yeah. They update a lot, I saw, but of course, yes. I think that the US and they have very good stuff. So also if you go or you have sometimes military, so they have like open days. You call it here in Germany. It's like open days, so you can visit platoons or can visit them, and then they show you what they have. And I saw they have crazy stuff, but this is stuff I know that I have to know that they have that, but I don't want to know what they have more in his arsenal. But yeah, that's what I see. Also, it was FIBO before 3 weeks, and there was the German military with the special forces, and they show their stuff, and it was impressive, very
Man,
impressive. Yes.
come a long ways. Okay, but we got off topic here just because I don't know why. Like talking military and stuff, I'm like
Yeah.
logistics. That's really what I wanted to talk about is military logistics. So we are fighting this weekend. I want to ask you. You've been in MMA for years now. What advice would you give to people who are just starting out? Maybe they're looking up to you. And what advice would you pass on to these people? And I know you started in kickboxing and Muay Thai as well. I'm definitely a huge kickboxing fan.
Yes. Very nice. So I have one advice really. I know there are a lot of advice in the internet, but just start. Go do it. Because when I was young and I want to start, I didn't do it because I thought if I go, yeah, they will smack me, they will beat me up, and I have no chance. And I didn't do it when I was young. I played football then, or soccer, if you say it in the
Mm,
UK.
mm.
Yes, and I would be more happy if I started earlier, of course. But yeah, I believe in it. Everything comes how it comes, and yeah, just start. Go if you want to train, go 100% for sure.
Absolutely, man. Octagon 71 this weekend, May 17th. Last word goes to you, sir. Shout out who you need to shout out. Thank who you need to thank. All that good stuff. And thank you so much for your time, man.
Hey, thank you, man, to be here. And yes, thank you for all his showing this podcast or this interview. Thanks to my team for this preparation for this hard camp, and to all my sponsors. without you, I can't be here. And see you next Saturday.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.